Welcome to For the Kingdom podcast, everybody. It is week 3 of the NFL season. We're here to preview the Kansas City Chiefs going to New York to play the Giants. Okay, here we go. So, where do we start at here? Where do we start at with both of these teams? So, both teams are 0-2, of course. Um, Last week, the Giants, they gave up 40 points to the Dallas Cowboys and losing in overtime. In overtime. That's a lot of points given up there, okay? Like that was definitely a shootout game for both the both the Giants and the Cowboys. Meanwhile, the Chiefs, they Patrick Mahomes, he lost he started out 0-2 for the first time ever in his career. And if the Chiefs lose to the Giants, the Chiefs are going to be in some big trouble. Like I think I'm going to start disowning the Chiefs if they lose. If they end up losing in week 3, no, I'm never going to switch up on my Kansas City Chiefs. I've been a Chiefs fan for a long time. I'm never switching up, even if they do lose a whole bunch of games this year. Hey, I'll still be a fan. I'll still be a fan of them. Okay. Like I said, the Giants, they gave up 40 points. The Chiefs, they went 4 for 12 last week on third down. So this week they're gonna need to be converting their third downs better. They're gonna need to convert third downs better. Patrick Mahomes last week in week 2, he went 187 yards. Passing. He had one TD. We rushed for a TD. Um, and then he also had a um, passer rating of 72, which was not that good. Not that good at all. Now the passing defense versus Dak Prescott for the Cowboys versus the Cowboys was 361 yards, um, 2 TDs, and one interception. So they did pretty decent against the Cowboys, but it just wasn't enough to get it done. Patrick Mahomes, he's really been using his legs a lot this the beginning of the season, which I don't really like all of that because he usually waits to do that more like till the playoffs. But he's been having to get out of the pocket a lot because he's been pressured a lot lately with this O line. I mean, this O line is still trying to get it together. But last week he ran for 66 yards, 9.4 yards per carry, and like I said, he got a TD off of that. Now, a positive I would say out of our receivers, Tyquan Thornton. Tyquan Thornton. I actually like him. He had 5 targets last week. He had 2 receptions, and there was this one big bomb down the field he got for a touchdown, and he had 59 yards. So that was nice from Tyquan Thornton. Travis Kelce, he had 4 receptions, 61 yards. He should have had 5. It could have been a whole different narrative if he would have had maybe a 5th reception. Maybe we might be talking about maybe the Chiefs beating the Eagles last week if he would have had that touchdown. They could have been up on the Eagles, and it could, like I said, it could have been a whole different narrative if Travis Kelce would have got that touchdown, and they wouldn't have brought that back for, they wouldn't have brought that interception back. But just what could have been. And Travis Kelce, he's looking better than what he did, last season. Because last season he just didn't look all that great, but he's looking all right. But to be honest, I think Travis Kelce should have retired. Just saying, just saying. And Hollywood Brown, he only had 30 yards last week, so he's definitely going to pick up the production. Giants secondary last week let Jake Ferguson go for 87 yards. CD Lamb went for 112 yards, and then they gave up TDs to Cavante Turpin, and I'm reading off my notes up here. Cavante Turpin and George Pickens. So yeah, like I said, it was just an all-out shootout between the Giants and the Cowboys. It was just a back and forth battle. felt like there was felt like there wasn't a whole lot of defense played in that game. And the Chiefs, if they want to win, if they want to get the season back to back on track, they need the production of their running backs with, um, excuse me, with Isaiah Pacheco. He's definitely going to need to bring it up a little bit, and Kareem Hunt. They're definitely going to need more work out of them both because their running game is quite non-existent right now. So they're definitely going to need more of that. The Giants gave up a 97-yarder to Javonte Williams, and it gave him 97 yards to Javonte Williams and a TD to him. Russell Wilson, man, he had a game. He had like a career game, like one of the best of his careers. 450 yards, 3 TDs, 1 interception, 123 passer rating. That's unheard of. Like that was just crazy last week. But they still lost because it's that one crucial play in the overtime where he threw that interception. That was just bad for them. Now, the Giants that's a pretty good wide receivers. Malik Neighbors last week he went 167, 2 TDs. Wandale Robinson he went 142 yards and 1 TD. And then their like third string, like wide receiver, Darius Slayton, he went 61 yards. So our secondary is going to need to contain the wide receivers, and then um, Scatterboo, we're going to need. I think we're going to need to contain him. Which our running defense has been pretty decent. We held Saquon Barkley pretty good last week, so I'm pretty confident in our stopping the run, and our run held the Eagles to only 20 points. So that's a W on our part. Now, who I say wins this game? The Chiefs. My Chiefs are going to need to pick up the victory here. We need to win. We need to get out of September at least being 2-2. If we have a 2-2 record for September, that's a W. I'm happy about that being 2-2. Because we're gonna need to win this week. This is a must win this week, and then we got the Ravens at home the week after. Yeah, this week is a little bit easier, and then next week, oh brother, yeah, we got the Ravens, which they're on fire. So yeah, we're gonna need to win this week. But yeah, I'm picking the Chiefs to win 28-21. Um, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. Sunday night football. Both teams, like I said, are 0-2. But I see my Chiefs picking up the victory in the first one of the season. Okay, now let's go to the rest of the league. Let's go make my picks for the rest of the teams. Should have already had that pulled up, but let me pull it up right now. So Thursday night football, we got the Miami Dolphins going to Buffalo to play the Bills. Go ahead and give me the Buffalo Bills to win. Yeah, they're really favored to win. So yeah, go ahead and give me them. And then we got the Green Bay Packers going to Cleveland to play the Brownies. The Browns. Go ahead and give me the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers, hey, they're looking good. I could see them as like going to the Super Bowl. I could see them as a Super Bowl favorite. Maybe give them a few more weeks and then we'll see, really where I stand with them. But yeah, I got the Packers winning. Then we got the Colts on the road going to play the Tennessee Titans. Go ahead and give me the Indianapolis Colts. Danny Dimes and Indianapolis Colts win. Then we got the Cincinnati Bengals going to play the Minnesota Vikings. Man, this is a tough one here. Like, it's unfortunate for Joe Burrow. I don't even know who their backup quarterback is. But yeah, Joe Burrow's going to be at least out for 3 months, which is that's crazy. And then JJ McCarthy, he's out as well. But the Vikings are playing at home, so I'm going to give the edge over to the Vikings here. But then again, I do like some of the weapons that the Cincinnati Bengals have: Jamar Chase and um, T. Higgins. So I do like um, their wide receivers, but I'm going to say the Vikings end up winning here at home. All right, and then we got the Pittsburgh Steelers going to New England to play the Patriots. Go ahead and give me the New England Patriots here. I mean, sorry, not New England. Go ahead and give me the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then we got the Los Angeles Chargers. Sorry, not the Los Angeles Chargers. We got the Los Angeles Rams going to play the Philadelphia Eagles. Go ahead and give me the Philadelphia Eagles. They're dominant. They're going to be 3-0 here. Yeah. And then we got the New York Jets going to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Go ahead and give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I do believe in the Tampa Bay Bucks. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then we got the Las Vegas Raiders going to play the Washington Commanders. Give me the Washington Commanders. The Raiders did not look good on Monday Night Football. That game was a snooze fest. Wow. That was bad on Monday night. Then we got the Atlanta Falcons going to play the Carolina Panthers. I got the Atlanta Falcons winning. And then we got the Houston Texans going to play the Jacksonville Jaguars. Give me Houston to pick up their first victory of the season. That was wild on Monday Night Football when the Bucks beat them. The Texans just didn't want it that much. They didn't want it. Then we got the Denver Broncos going to play the Los Angeles Chargers. We got a AFC West matchup. I got the Chargers winning 3-0. They're going to be leading this conference. Yeah. Then we got the New Orleans Saints going to play the Seattle Seahawks. Go ahead and give me the Seahawks here. And then we have the Dallas Cowboys. And then we got the Chicago Bears. I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys to win. Then we got the Arizona Cardinals, San Francisco 49ers. Go ahead and give me the Niners. I already picked the Sunday night game. And then Monday night, we got the Detroit Lions, the Baltimore Ravens. Give me the Baltimore Ravens at home. So those were all the picks. And like I said with my Chiefs, I got the Chiefs winning 28-21. Week 3, we need to get it going. If we don't get it going, I'm going to be really worried about my Kansas City Chiefs. I'm really going to be worried about them. But go down in the comments below. Let me know who you guys are picking to win Week 3 games. And yeah, what are your favorite teams? And yeah, are you guys excited for Week 3 here? And also, go follow me on all my social media platforms. Go follow me on Instagram and X at the True JSB. And also, stay tuned for more content on the way. I'm going to be doing a post game show on after the game on Sunday night, so stay tuned for that. Also, I will be doing some more wrestling content as well. Got a preview show to do for WrestlePalooza, WWE WrestlePalooza, which is going to be the first pay-per-view on ESPN. And then I am also going to be doing a preview show for AEW All Out. And I'll also be doing watch-alongs for both those shows. So stay tuned for my wrestling content and football content as well. But yeah, this is Juggernaut saying peace out. I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.